Welcome to day 15 of the free to play guide. Today we'll be talking about Nuwa, Maze, Flywheel, and let's just start off with a promo code that they dropped. They announced it in the game news for the Eternal Tower that's going to be released on August 22nd. So it's just Eternal Tower, or the promo code's valid until August 22nd. I think the tower comes August 16th. Yes, I believe. I'd have to reread it. But yeah, it starts Friday, August 16th, looks like. So that's when the maintenance is, and that's when this will come. Let's jump right into. So if you're here with me today or tomorrow, you'll have access to Mankind Creator, Nuwa. And if you don't worry. There'll be other new hero events. Just want to highlight that make sure you do the lore before it ends, especially if you're, tomorrow. Don't skip this. It's a free Nuwa copy, some gems. Yeah, and then I'm personally, I had a bunch of people asking about like the Nuwa damage, so I'm just gonna do a 200 pull. Sorry about the phone call in the background. It is what it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull 200 times, and we'll see if we can get a couple of Nuwa copies. And there are some good rewards you can get here outside of Nuwa. You could get like 20,000 gems, I believe. So maybe we'll get lucky and hit that. Or we could just hit Nuwa, right away. Before Mercy. On my other accounts, that didn't happen. It would have been nice. So sometimes you can get lucky. I wasn't sure if it was a thing. So I wonder if that means I could get another copy of Nuwa. Probably not. And in the comments, if you're well ahead of this or pulling for Nuwa, let me know if you hit Nuwa before Mercy or if you got the nice 20,000 gems or anything else cool from doing this. If you decided to pull for Nuwa, it's not necessary, but she is currently if you have a full Nimbus team like the meta, it is harder for free to play because they do require a lot of investment to get going. So Jess, what is this? Nothing great, but this is one of the rare rewards. This could have been something. This could have been like the 20,000 gems. Oh, we got a free recruit too. That's going to be another new right there. It's like, yeah. So just keep pulling, I guess. I honestly haven't been tracking. When I run out of gems, we'll reassess the situation. Because my goal was to go for 2 Nuwa copies, but since I pulled one so early, maybe I'll have the gems to go for a third. The third won't do anything for me. It'll just set me up for the future. There we go, our second one. That might have been Mercy. I wasn't really paying attention. We have 150 left. So we got 2 copies within the first 130 because the max you can do is 280. So I'm guaranteed at least one more if I go for this. Tomorrow there is her weapon. So if I go for this, I get 6 more free recruits. I guess they bank up to 7. So that's kind of cool. They don't let you fall. I forgot about that one feature. They let you store up to 7. You do get 14 if you were here the whole time, but I mean, I'll take 7. 7 free pulls is 7 free pulls, right? And I hope you guys are watching this at probably 2x speed. No, it's a little bit slow. So what should I do? Do I want to go for her weapon tomorrow, or do I want to go for another new? So this Mercy, I've said before, and maybe I haven't said before in the video comment, but I've said in my guides, this Mercy does roll over to the next banner event. There should be one. Don't know exactly one, but there'll probably be one shortly following this. Don't know what champion it will be, but this does follow. So even if you're pulling and you're like, oh, I'm not going to reach, the extra Nuwa unless I get super lucky. It's fine because you're working towards the next one, the next set. So I'll just keep pulling. I need 25,000 gems if I want to do the one tomorrow. Let's backtrack real quick. Let's just ascend everything real quick. Just give me a second here. Who cares about those channels? Let's just get the Nuwa. The Nuwa ascended up. I think we get some scrolls for ascending her. And 1 second. Just gotta see. I might backtrack a hero. Might backtrack him. Maybe. So let me know in the comments if you guys went for Nuwa if you're around here. Or, if you're starting later, what I would recommend, as I said in the last video, is going to the Discord channel or the Facebook page, looking at the game news, seeing what's upcoming, and if there's anything interesting that you'd want to save your diamonds for. Otherwise, it's really good to hit the flywheel. Obviously, don't forget to collect your free pull, because tomorrow we'll get that full complete 10 pull. Let me backtrack real quick. Let's backtrack him. And these do reset every Sunday. So, don't be afraid like, oh, I don't want to use one of the 5. They do reset. And where is Nuwa? I can't find her. Yep, sorry, this took a while. Hope you're using, like I said, 2x speed to get through this. Maybe I can try and speed it up. I'm not the greatest at editing my videos. All right, so as we can see, for me to ascend her any further, it would require 2. We're not guaranteed to at this point, but we did do the ascension, so we grabbed some of these rewards. 5 more, some nice things. You can't get to here, unless you get 10 star. I think there's some other stuff here. Yeah, so if we pull at least 200, we'll get another 2,500. So let's do at least that. This is really nice too. You need 2 of these to get for an awakening once you get past the first part. And then afterwards, we'll do the mythic trial. We can try and compare Empress to Nuwa. The video is getting kind of long, so maybe I'll do that in the second one. But yeah, let's just pull real quick. Can we get lucky? So I need 5 10 pulls to hit the 200. This is 3. 4. And then that's the 5. Love it when you see gold, double gold. Oh, 5,000 if that was only the gems. Still good though. Reforged stones are really good. So tomorrow I'll probably end up pulling another one. But for now, we'll just collect this. We'll leave it off there for now. I want to really touch on the Void Maze. So today, the Void Maze opened up. Top left here, you can click just to get there quickly. My group has already cleared past the first boss. The main strategy for this, honestly, is just rushing down to the last boss and hitting the last boss if you do a lot of damage. Other than that, when you're fighting along the floors, the furthest floor you get the most points. And basically, it's an activity check, I feel like. Clearly, I'm in a more active guild than the others, and I haven't even done one hit yet. So when you're looking at this as you're clearing, if you're trying to help clear through, there's a couple other things I want to note. Make sure you go back and check all these little things right here. I don't even know if I have any of these. I think I have this one. Nope. Here, I got one. You can showcase if you have it. It doesn't cost you anything. Same with here. Make sure you're, showcasing here. This costs nothing. And you can rally and send a message to your group, and it will ping that spot. Try not to do them all. That might just get like really ridiculous. But if there's one that's close, or if you want to just slowly work on one a day, messaging your squad, make sure you're taking lead if you want these extra rewards, because they cost nothing, and you get some supply coupons which you can use to purchase some really great items. So once you get past the first floor, obviously don't hit that. Just go back and check, get all of these. I don't even know if I showcased on this one. I did. Then move on to the next floor. When you're attacking, there is a difference. If you see these type of ones with the swords look a little sharper, I guess, if you want to say they're sweeping. They only have 30 health versus a random spot that has 60 health. So you'd have to hit this 6 times versus this one, you'd have to hit only 3 times. And the other notable difference is when you hit something like this, you'll get more guild honors, which is that how you're ranked, versus a normal one, which only gives 1,200 per hit. So it's in your best interest to make sure trying to efficiently clear through to the next boss, hitting as many of these and avoiding these, like that type along the way for efficiency. And they're pretty straightforward. And so here we're stuck. Someone's going to have to hit this. In the end, there's no personal rewards, like for if you did better than your guildmate, which is cool. It's only guild rewards. So you want these top rewards for being first. So if you're a weaker hitter than the rest of your clan, it's fine. Like, I know my account is not as strong as some of their clanmates. I'm happy with hitting one of these 6 times just to push us through to the boss, because the people who hit harder are going to kill the boss more efficiently. There's not a certain limit of like how much damage. Like these, it takes 6 no matter what. But for the boss, you do a percentage of damage. So your strongest hitters, if you can be well organized, are the ones that want to hit the boss and clear it. And once again, make sure you're going through and showcasing, and just hopefully people are just following on board and using that rally button to help along. And then in here, it's pretty straightforward. You should be able, by the end, have enough for the full top row, and probably basically the second row as well. But yeah, definitely start with the top row. Great rewards here. And then work your way down. I find obviously these 3 are the best, and then just depends on what you're looking for. I personally like grabbing the Dreamlike's Fate Zones because they're just so hard, and they're the ones that progress your goddess. This potential material selection is really good for once you start having 10-star champions. But if you're free to play and you're nowhere close to it, it's not as important. But I would still consider this. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think I was able to get all of the 2 top rows in all my experiences. But what I would recommend doing is waiting until the last day before you collect, just so you can really map out. You definitely want the first row. And then the second row, it's kind of optional. And then, the last rows, you could get some if you need some more blooms for your goddess. It's really up to you at that point. But I would definitely work on the first 2 rows as a priority. Yep, and as you do fights, you get these, just donate them. They're not going to do anything otherwise. Yep, so yeah, other than that, just keep pushing along, keep pushing your endless abyss. There's gems there, your memory corridors, just push all the content. And yeah, this video is longer, so I'll make a video tomorrow showcasing the Nuwa damage versus Empress. And I'll either be pulling for the artifact tomorrow or another Nuwa copy. So before I leave you off, just want to give a shout out to someone else within the Discord. Just give me a second. Perfect. So yeah, I found that news for the promo code in the game news. It was down here for that gift code. So if you're wondering where I find some of these, but just want to give a shout out to Bipolar Bear. She's the one that's made the emojis in the Discord chat. So message Bipolar and thank her for the hard work, and maybe take a check and send a comment saying which one you like the best. I hope you find these videos very helpful. Please like and subscribe, and hope you guys have a great day. Take care.